My name is Akintobi AbdulHakeem, the Muhtamin Atfal. Well, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen is very, very awesome. We thank Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has actually, given us the opportunity to serve us through, our children. They are wonderful children. They have done so much very well. So there are still some areas in which we are actually looking into in order to improve their, level of participation, teaching, and some other things we have actually involved in this particular year of IVC. Glory be to Almighty Allah for giving us the opportunity, because this particular place, venue in which we have actually used, actually speak a lot, in actually raising our children for better tomorrow. We actually camp them, in dormitories that actually make them to enjoy themselves, not that they are just being jam-packed in a particular place where we normally have our, our lectures. Their lecture classes are different, their dormitories are different, where they dedicate are different. We merge different dealers from various regions together in order for them to have a kind of a loving environment and to know that they are brothers in faith. It is not just easy. We are not opposition, in the Jama. We are under the system of Khilafah, in which many of us, are really enjoying, because there is no, Muslim community in the entire world that is enjoying what Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat is enjoying at the same time. It's for us to just showcase to them, the standard in which we want them to be showcasing at the grassroots. Because ordinarily, many of them don't know what is at the top. There are some kind of discord or disjunction in the, replication of many messages downward like that. And that's the reason why we have actually involved what we call message delivery, so that many of them will know that the thing diminishes as the message goes down. For us not to actually have a kind of disconnect with the grassroots, we need to organize this particular national Ijtema. Though we have actually been working on how we want to improve our regional Ijtema, because that regional Ijtema is actually helping. We actually see a lot of, we have a lot of attendance. We have much attendance in, regional Ijtema. But for national Ijtema, just for them to actually come together and know exactly what we want at the national point, it has really helped us a lot that we just keep on our foot. Though there are some advices that are coming from different areas that we should still maintain that regional Ijtema. But maybe we in the future will maintain regional Ijtema, so that we'll have more attendance for our children. So we are still enjoying. Though we send our representative in regional Ijtema, we do send our representative to all the regional Ijtema, so that to see exactly what they are doing. If they are very close, a lot of people will come, because in terms of funding, in terms of finance, in terms of some other resources that may actually be needed, it will be easy for those people that are coming to that particular thing. What we only need to do is to unify their syllabus, and that's what we have been doing. Well, that unified syllabus, and that's the reason why we normally organize trainings for our handlers. Though last year we were unable to do, because we actually understand that many people sent representatives by proxy. So we are trying to fine-tune a system whereby we make a kind of a connect through our fathers, the Majis Ansarullah. We have had a meeting with the Majis Ansarullah Sadar, in which we actually want us to actually submit the name of Morobian, that will also help us, support us together with the Majis Ulam that are teaching these children. This will actually cause many excesses that may actually want to erupt or come up during the course of the program, and it will also help us a lot, because many things we have actually been being treated or being put in a position at the grassroots before coming down to the center, and that's exactly what we are working towards. But with that unified syllabus, we will actually be thorough in actually seeing that many of our people are working tirelessly to raise our children, because they are our future. And if you don't do it, that means we don't have future. And I pray that may Allah will not allow such to happen. We all see that many people are so amazed that they are seeing our children putting on, attire of a cook. Talking about the cooking competition we have this particular year. It has never happened before in our national Ijtema. And even the female folk actually enjoy a lot of things that we actually did, the demonstration, even the preparation. Those children actually did all those preparation of food themselves. Likewise, the handcrafts. We invited two particular hadim that came to actually teach our children, stitching, how to make design on cloth, in which many of them within 4 days they were able to master how to actually design some clothes. If they are actually at home and they want to go to any festival, festive activities, and they want to put on clothes, they don't have money to actually purchase that particular string to do all these things. They can do it themselves. It is even encouraging now. I was even amazed that these children can do wonderfully well. We have seen one of them, Sahib Atfal from Oyo State, and some other people that have actually done well. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen for many things he has done in our life. Even the symposium we had this particular year was so outstanding. The background, all we actually use has never happened before. We have never seen this particular, sitting arrangement in which all our children, even most of our children this particular year wore, Atfal uniform. And that's so impressive. And may Almighty Allah continue to, enrich the purse of our parents and all that entire Jama. We are working towards that because as we have actually finished this particular Ijtema 2018, our preparation starts now. Immediately we have actually put something in place to actually say that yes, this is what we are going to do. For example, we actually some playing ground, organizing some various activities for our children. It is not everything about work or reading. Even through such activities, many of our children learn a lot. And if you just target our teaching towards only theoretical things, it will not actually sink in them. What we need is to actually give them applied knowledge, and that is exactly what we are working towards. If our children actually see a particular real object, they can easily say they feel they can touch it, they can feel it, they can see many things, how the thing is useful to them, and they can work on it. So as we have known that in recent time our children are having supersonic brain, and we actually need to make use of that particular opportunity and make sure that they use it in the right direction. You can see all this issue of internet, many things, fraud here and there. But being a spiritual community, we need to actually focus our children and target them towards ensuring that they have their spiritual elevated in all their activities, be it life and the spiritual aspect of it. Well, advice to my parents is that anything that has been taught here, we should allow their children to make sure they put up the action as regards those activities that have been learned here. If you are not doing this, there is one hadith that Prophet has told us that Lais al-maru aliman. You cannot be told to be a knowledgeable person hatta yakunu bi'ilmi amilan, until you put that thing into practice. Because most of our children does not put this particular thing into practice. That is what is actually affecting many familyhood. And if you can see, family unit actually is a standard of a particular community. If a family is being brutalized or being wronged, then the entire community is also wrong. So I would just advise parents that when their children get home, all those regularity in prayers, observing their prayer, tahajjud prayer, they should continue with it, and not saying that my children are still young, let them go and sleep. My children are still young, we are dividing them from doing some spiritual activities that we are having here and there. It will be affecting their way of life, it will be affecting their spiritual life. And when it affects their spiritual life, even that life in which we are actually pursuing will not actually make them to attain any success in life. So I will just appeal to parents that anything that is being learned here is for God. Nobody is actually teaching their children to be wayward. We are teaching them to be upright and to be an ambassador of Ahmadiyya Muslim community and an ambassador of Nigeria as a whole. I pray Almighty Allah continue to be with us and help us in all our endeavors.